Vision. It's one of our most treasured capabilities. It provides us the insight to understand and interpret our world. And as an eye care professional, are you doing enough to understand the key trends and challenges that will change your practice and what you do in the future? I'm Jim Carroll. I'm a futurist trends and innovation expert, and I spend my time with organizations worldwide helping them to understand the key trends and challenges and opportunities that are coming at us in a world in which the future belongs to those who are fast. Organizations like Disney, NASA, the PGA of America have had me in to share my insight on what comes next. And on Sunday, October 14th, I will be the closing keynote speaker at the I Recommend conference in Niagara Falls, putting in perspective what you need to do to deal with a world in which change is happening faster than ever before. You know, we live in a world in which the science of eye care is accelerating at an absolutely furious pace, at the same speed that medical knowledge is evolving. It is estimated the volume of medical knowledge today is now doubling every 8 years, and that number is decreasing. And then there's ideas that almost seem like science fiction becoming a part of our reality today. Look, we're in an era in which we might have eyeglasses which can help autistic children interpret the world around them. Contact lenses which will do an instant glucose test. We are witnessing the marriage of eyeglass technology to healthcare, medical care, and mental care. What do we do to align ourselves and understand these trends in order to turn them into opportunity? And then the patient is changing. You know, we now have iPhone apps in which we can purportedly do an eye care exam by simply looking at our mobile device. Do you think this is going to work for the patient? Obviously not. But what do you do to ensure that you are putting in perspective the nature of the professional services that you provide in a world in which the consumer is inundated with so many concepts, so much choice, so many alternative ways to do things? You do this by focusing on the nature of the fact that you provide a professional service. You choose to compete based upon the value that you bring to the patient rather than choosing to compete in another way. And then there's the issue of business model disruption. Organizations like Warby Parker, which is the Amazon of the eye care industry, coming out and challenging consumers to purchase their lenses and their spectacles online. What do you do in a world in which you are forced to compete on price? You don't compete on price. You focus on the professional services that you can offer. That's why concepts like vision therapy are emerging to the forefront as an opportunity to ensure that you are getting into the mind of the consumer, that you provide a valuable professional service, medical care, and not just simply the sale of lenses and eyeglasses. There are opportunities to align ourselves to accelerated science. We can now engineer lenses that are specific to the activities that our patients might be undergoing. You know, lenses specifically engineered for golf greens or skiing or underwater sports. What are we doing to turn accelerated science into an opportunity? And look, there's no doubt that the patient today is being influenced in new and different ways by social media networks. Instagram is coming to have a profound impact on the choices that people are making when it comes to fashion. And we all know that spectacles and glasses are the new form of fashion. What are you doing to align yourself to today's hyper-connected consumer in order to put in perspective what you can do for them as a professional optometrist in providing them lens care solutions in a world in which they are influenced in so many different ways? Not to forget the fact that a new generation of iPhone-weaned optometrists is coming into the profession. Their entire world is viewed through their mobile device. The information they obtain is online. And they think, act, and do things differently in the profession in ways that we have never previously seen before. What do we do as a profession to align ourselves to a world in which this next generation is fundamentally different in how they learn, how they interact, what they do within the industry to go forward? The message is clear. The eye care industry is in the midst of a period of dramatic change, and it is implicit upon you to ensure that you are aligning yourself to these future trends and turning them into opportunity rather than viewing them as a challenge. Look, there's three types of people in the world. There's those who watch things happen. There's those who make things happen. And then there are those who sit back and go, whoa, where did that come from? When I'm with you on Sunday, October 14th in Niagara Falls at the I Recommend conference, I'm going to help you understand the key trends which are going to shape your future and what you need to do to align yourself to these trends to turn them into opportunity. I'll see you there.